3 ways on how to pray to God and get answers. First way is to pray with pure motives. So in James 4:2 it says this: when you ask, you do not receive because you ask with the wrong motives, that you may spend what you get on your pleasures. So basically, if you're asking God for money because you want a sweatshirt when you already have 5 in your closet, you already have 10 in your closet, you don't need that. You have what you need. And because you want pleasure, the pleasure is a really fleeting thing. And so God knows that. He knows your heart. He sees through everything. And so he's not trying to judge you. He has discernment in who he answers and who he doesn't answer. And if you just ask for more stuff and you just ask for your own selfish gain, that's not a good thing. Being selfish is not a good thing. You want to be able to give what you have. When you get stuff, you want to give. So if you have like a lot of money right now and you're not stewarding it, and you have the ability to give that money out and you're not doing that right now, you ask God for more money, then like, why is God gonna give you more money when you're not faithful with what he's giving you right now? So really just like ask yourself that question. Be like, am I asking with the right motives, or am I asking with selfish motives? Second way is to pray with persistence. So be persistent in prayer is the second way. There's a woman who is healed because of her persistency in the Bible. So Matthew 15:21 says this: leaving that place, Jesus withdrew to the region of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman from that vicinity came to him crying out, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me. My daughter is suffering terribly from demon possession." Jesus did not answer a word. So his disciples came to him and urged him, "Send her away, for she keeps crying after us." So like, get this, like this woman is like crying out to God. It says that, crying out, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me." So she's crying out to Jesus, not the Most High God. But she's crying out to Jesus, and Jesus does not answer a word. Like, he doesn't answer. I think a lot of times we can be like, man, that's just so interesting. Like, why would Jesus do that? But this is the reason why. Verse 24, he answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel." The woman came and knelt before him. "Lord, help me," she said. He replied, "It is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to their dogs." "Yes, Lord," she said, "but even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table." Then Jesus answered, "Woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted." And her daughter was healed from that very hour. So, like, see, this is that Jesus did not answer a word, and she came and knelt before him. And then he replied to her, and then she talked to him again. So basically, there's like, she goes after him, she pursues Jesus, she stays pursuing Jesus, she doesn't give up, she's persistent. So that's the main word here, is being persistent. So be persistent in prayer. If you want something from God, don't ask once, don't just ask twice. Like, if you really want it, God's gonna understand you really want it, because you keep going to him again and again. That's how he knows. Because Jesus sometimes tests people. God sometimes tests us by holding back something to see if we really have faith. When you really have faith, you believe that God can answer. And if you're persistent and you keep pursuing through prayer, that shows Jesus and God that you have strong faith, that you have great faith. And like, they both respect that. And so really, like, pray with persistence. The third way is to knock on God's door. Matthew 7:7-8 says this: "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be opened." So really, like, just come knocking on God's door. So real life application of this is, if someone is knocking on my door for one time and I don't know who they are, probably not gonna answer. They coming in second time, third time, they're knocking, they're like, boom, 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 let me in, let me talk to you. Then like, I'm probably gonna be more likely to answer, because I'm like, maybe they have something that they want from me, or something they're trying to like talk to me about. And I'm like, you know, they're really persistent. Like, they're really coming at me again and again. And, you know, they probably really believe in what they're saying, because they're trying to talk to me multiple times. And they probably really want to talk to me because they're trying to do it multiple times. It's the same way with God, is that God sees you coming to him again and again. If you come to him again and again, he's like, wow, this person really wants a relationship with me. And he gives that so freely to us. The difference is that we can draw near to him. In James, I think 4:8, could be wrong. James, it says that if you draw near to God, he will draw near to you. And one of the ways that we draw near to God is through prayer. And if you're like knocking on his door, then like you will, says the door will be opened. So literally, like, the one who knocks, the door will be opened. Like, you just gotta go knocking on God's door. You just gotta talk to him. And that's basically what I'm saying. So like, I respect someone who's persistent, and God respects someone who is persistent. So if you're not really sure about how to pray to God for something you want, watch this video on how to pray to God for something you want. We gone.